Welcome back to LUTE Labs. In a previous video, we discussed the idea of grouping nodes together. So in this video, we'll take a proper look at groups on their own. Groups are essentially how you keep a big flow engine readable and how you edit a dozen nodes or more at once instead of one at a time. In this video, we'll cover creating a group, editing the group's property, the context menu options for the groups themselves, and how to update nodes globally which are included in a group. Let's get into the editor and have a closer look now. Okay, so we are back in the editor and we've created a simple scene with a simple flow engine object, and I've added a few example nodes to our engine. This is all very basic stuff which we covered in prior videos, so if you're stumped looking at this, please refer to the previous videos as it covers all the basics. So to start, we'll start grouping our nodes together. To do so, we want to select at least 2 or more nodes. To do so, we can use our left click and drag on the engine window to create our selection box. We'll select 3 nodes here. We'll right click any of them and we'll press the Group Nodes button. This puts them into a group and it creates a group component which is then attached to our engine object, and an actual object is created for you as well. And then it loads the inspector for that group as well. The group is essentially an extension or a child of the node class. Therefore, it has all the node properties you will expect, such as a name, which we can change to, for example, so it changes on the window. We can give it a custom tint, and we always recommend that you have some transparency so you can actually see the nodes in the group. We can change that. We can change the description, which is great when you're working with other people on your project. And if you hover over the group, the description can be seen in the bottom there. A group can be moved around, just like a node. And if you move the nodes individually in the group box will expand, just like so. You can add extra nodes to your group if you please. To do so, use the left click and drag selection box. Right click on the one that isn't grouped, and then simply press Add Nodes to Group. This then includes the individual node into that group. Okay. So to remove a node from the group, it's very simple as well. Just right click on any node in the group that you wish to be removed. Press the Ungroup button, and that ungroups the node from that group and then resizes the group accordingly. So the group, as I mentioned, is essentially just an extension of a node. Therefore, it has all the properties like the unlock node. It can be repeatable, savable. It can even be activated by various different event handlers as well. This is really useful, especially when used in context of this update nodes in group toggle. When this is ticked, essentially all of the properties of this group are applied to each node in the group itself. And this does include any orders on the group. They will also be carried over to the node as well. One of the most useful things here is, say, let's say we have 3 nodes which have 3 different kind of mechanics or behaviors related to them. We can then activate this node by a specific location, and as you can see, all the nodes in that group will be updated and executed based on that location as well. So it means you don't have to kind of go through every individual node and update specific properties of it. You can globally update them using the group properties. Again, the final thing here in our group inspector is this little selection of buttons at the bottom. Rather than having to use the right click context menus, we can remove the nodes, delete them, or select them from specific from the actual group itself. This is very basic kind of coverage of what groups are, what is possible with groups, but it's a great place to start. And I think if you go from here and start playing around, you can really see the benefits of using groups and why it is why we include it as a feature within LUTE. Okay, so that's groups. We learned how to create them, how to edit their properties, specific context menus, adding nodes after the fact, and how to push group settings to all the nodes in a group with one toggle. Next time, we'll discuss unlocking nodes and groups as well. Thanks for watching with LUTE Labs, and we'll see you in the next one.